How alcohol affects sleep. In this video, I want to go over the latest research on drinking alcohol and getting a good night's sleep. I recently stopped drinking alcohol and I am sleeping so much better and have so much more energy in the morning. You're really going to enjoy this video.
Hit the subscribe button to improve your fitness, health, and nutrition.
Okay, let's get right on top. Let's talk about drinking alcohol and getting a good night's sleep. Like, some people even feel that alcohol actually helps them sleep. And that is true to some degree. What the research is showing is that when you drink alcohol, especially obviously at night before you go into sleep, you will probably fall asleep easier. The problem is it messes up your sleep. It fragments your sleep. Okay, let's talk about the normal sleep cycle. There's like non-REM sleep, and then there's REM sleep. Okay, non-REM sleep pretty much has 3 to 4 different stages. You start off like, you fall asleep, you're in like a light state of sleeping. And as these stages progress, it's about a 90-minute progression. You get into that final 4th stage of deep sleep. This is like a deep sleep that if someone shook you, you'd be like groggy, you wouldn't know what's going on. But then after that 90-minute phase, and that's an approximation, then you will go into REM sleep. That's like rapid eye movement sleep. That's like, some people will call that the dream state sleep. That's where dreams come. Now, sleep is so restorative, and sleep like fixes everything. It rebuilds the body, it strengthens your immune system. When you're sleep deprived, you're in big trouble. Your hormones are out of whack. Everything is crazy when you don't get a good night's sleep. And unfortunately, alcohol messes with your sleep. It fragments it. That means you don't even realize it, but you're waking up constantly when you've had a few drinks before you go to sleep at night. Even one drink, studies have shown, can actually disrupt your sleep. And also, for example, even though you might fall asleep sooner, research has shown that it delays REM sleep. That means you don't necessarily after 90 minutes go into a REM sleep cycle. And generally REM sleep cycles last longer as the night goes on. For example, after like the 90 minutes for non-REM, you might have a 5 minutes of REM sleep. But then the next cycle, you may have 10, 15, 20 minutes of REM sleep. And alcohol just messes that up. You don't get the REM sleep. You don't get that restorative sleep. So I have to say, I found that, I used to love having a glass of wine or two at night, but I find that what I would do, a couple of things. First of all, you wake up and you want to go into the bathroom in the middle of the night. So that's disrupts your sleep. I did find that when I would drink wine at night that I did fall asleep easier, but no question about it. 2-3 hours later, sometimes I'd be like wide awake. I wake up, can't go back to sleep, and it made no sense to me. I worked out that day, I eat incredibly healthy. And within, like, just recently in the last few weeks, I really cut back. It'll be an occasion when I have a glass of wine or have something like a beer at night, and I can't tell you how much more energy I have, how much better I feel in the morning. And if you read any of the new science, any of the new studies that just came out, they're really all saying how alcohol really does mess with your sleep. So I'd love to everyone watch this video, try it. If you can, just don't drink for a week at night. Say, drink, have a couple of cocktails on the weekend, and I guarantee you're going to feel so much better, and your sleep is going to be so much more sound. You're going to just love yourself for actually doing it. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find this information helpful, share with anyone you care about. Share with your family, your friends. If you're drinking and you're having trouble sleeping, leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. If you stop drinking and you're sleeping better, definitely leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe to my channel, and everyone have a wonderful day. Take care.